Hey folks, welcome to the Wheels of Faith Garage YouTube channel. Today we are working on this 2010 Cadillac Escalade. Today we're just doing some spark plugs, wires, and an oil and filter change. Hopefully nothing too eventful happens. I am not a GM guy at all, but spark plugs are spark plugs, wires are wires, oil change is oil change. So let's go ahead and get after it, get this busted out. This is my aunt's vehicle, and I think they're getting ready to go on vacation or something, so they want to get a little bit of this maintenance done. So I'm going to help them out, get this busted out, and then get it rolled out. Yeah, that sounded pretty legit. Alright, let's get after it. Well, let's see what's underneath the hood. It's an engine. Vortec is what it says on it. That's fancy. Ooh, I do like this so far. The plugs and wires are right there. Shed a little light on the situation. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It's just right there. What's the other side look like? Is it pretty friendly? Oh, yeah. Shoot. Okay. Says it takes 530 oil. Recommends Mobil 1. Let's see what flavors my aunt brought. Let's see. Looks like we're rolling with the Castrol Edge. Okay. I'm not a fan of Castrol, but this ain't my car and I didn't buy it, so apparently we got 6 quarts. Filter Fram. I'm not a fan of Fram. I'm not a fan of Fram. That's fun to say. But once again, I didn't buy it. That's what she wants to run. Okay. Spark plugs, AC Delcos. These were not negotiable. AC Delcos and a GM product. Spark plug wires, AC Delco, not negotiable. Goes in the GM product. This thing is screaming hot right now. I'm going to let this cool off. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. Come back, we'll get rolling. Oh yeah. Had to go pee. Well, I think we're good and start on the spark plugs first. Let the oil kind of drain down to the bottom while it's warm and blah blah blah. Plus, you can't see it, but it's all wet because it's raining outside. So right now everything's dripping underneath. I don't want to be under there right now. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't want to be underneath there. It's raining. It's going to be dripping, and I hate being underneath a drippy car. Whatever. Enough complaining. Let's get these plugs and wires busted out. Let's get it busted out. Let's get on it. Get my AirPods in. Boom. Get some music going. Get some music going for y'all, and we're gonna bust this out. We'll bust it out. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. Alright, I'm going. I'm gonna say this. I'm only gonna say this one time. To go on the record, I never plan on saying it again. Almost anything is easier to work on than a Ford. That's right, I said it. Listen, I'm a Ford guy, right? Thoroughbred, true to heart, grew up Ford tough, right? Built Ford tough. But as a mechanic, you work on different brands and things, and I have found that GM's pretty easy to work on. As far as maintenance goes, your imports are pretty easy. Your Toyotas, your Hondas, things like that. I don't have any experience with like Beamers or anything, but as far as this goes, the spark plugs and wires, they are right there. They are just right there, easily accessible. I'm so excited for this. It makes it so much easier. I'm going to go ahead and glove up. Spent 12 years not using gloves and wrenching, and destroyed my hands. And I'm at a point in my life, I'm 38, and you know what? I don't want to get my hands greasy no more. Gloves are cheap enough. You know what I mean? $10 for like 50 of them. Might as well use them. Why not? Size wires are these? Oh, that's cool. Got these metal sleeves on there. That's neat. Fords don't do that. You're not going to convert me. I'm just saying. It's a cool idea. Whatever. It's fine. It'll be fine. First try. 5/8. We're gonna whip out the air ratchet to zip these guys out. I really want to get a set of the Milwaukee Electric ratchets and impacts and stuff to keep at the house. They are so super duper convenient. Oh my goodness. But I gotta be honest, I don't really use them enough. I don't do enough work around here in the garage to justify it. Ooh, Gaposaurus Rex. There's not much of a tip left on that. Especially when you compare it to a new one. Now what I don't know is if these new plugs are pre-gapped or not. So I'm going to take a few minutes, look up the gap, and we're going to check them all. Why not? That way we know and we feel good and confident. Plugs are gapped good, things going to run good, and everything's going to be good. It's going to be all happy. Alright, where's my phone? I gotta look up these specs. Alright, so our spec is 40 thousandths. And believe it or not, I'll admit it, I'm terrible about putting tools back away. You know this by now if you've seen this channel for any amount of time. But my spark plug gapper was right where it belongs. Hot dog! Let's go. Alright, let's get all these bad boys gapped, get them zipped back in. And hopefully the underside of this thing is done dripping. Because I just I'm not looking forward to that part. Alright, we got the spark plugs gapped. Got them right there around 40 thou. They were all at like 45, 46,000. So let's tighten up a little bit, double check, good to go. Let's get this thing zipped back in, eh? Did I said A? Like I'm Canadian? Let's get those plugs back in, eh? I like it. Alright. Listen to the same thing? Maybe. Now, I'm not a GM guy, but I'm pretty sure all these are the same length, same design and everything. It's kind of a cool design. I do kind of prefer the coil on plug design though. Kind of eliminate, you know, these things going bad, but whatever. Almost forgot to put these fancy things on there. Pretty sure that's for heat. Keep these from these boots from getting brittle and cracking and causing misfires and stuff. Pretty cool design. Served well for, that's a 10, so past 13 years. Sure. Alright, just need to bust out the other side, get the plugs in, get the wires on. This side is a lot easier, okay? The driver's side, left side, way easier. Because you don't have all the AC lines and heater core lines in your way. So did the hard side first, unknowingly, but whatever. Wasn't even paying attention. But let's go ahead and zip these guys in, and then we'll move on to that oil change. See if we can find the oil filter. 'Cause honestly, I'm not sure where it's at. So we shall see. So it's 60 degrees in this garage right now. This engine's still a little warm. I got the fat boy sweats going on. It's alright though. Just gotta put the new wires on real quick and the tune-up's done. And we'll get this thing up in there, see if we can't find that oil filter. beautiful. I love that way that looks. Alright, let's get underneath this beast and get this oil drained out. Looks like she's done dripping. Alright. Get that pulled out so I don't forget to put oil in it. That hasn't happened in a long time, okay? Gosh. Alright, let's get this thing up in there, huh? Now, boys and girls, don't forget to chalk your rear wheels. Well, this thing sits pretty low for an SUV. Did I tell you she's still dripping? What size do we got? We have a 15 mil, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Looks like we got a slight oil leak back here. Possible rear main. I don't know. It's awfully dark under here. Oh yeah, that is dark. That is dark. Oof the. Oh well. Well, that's draining. Let's see if we can find the. Oh, there's the oil filter. It's right there in my face. You see it up here? You see all the oil, and I'm not sure where that's coming from. Well, the oil filter's tight, I can tell you that. What brand we got? Napa Gold. I'd rather run a Napa Gold. Hello. I'd rather run a Napa Gold than a Fram. Like I said, it ain't my vehicle. This is what the customer wanted to use. That's what we'll put on there. I think this might be rear seal leaking, rear crank seal. Maybe. It's tight. I do not like oil filter locations on GMs. Just can't grip nothing. That oil's still hot. Oh my Lanta. Transmission area looks good and dry. It looks like this oil filter has been plasti dipped. That's kind of funny. Fram titanium. Put a little bit on that seal. Well, the one good thing about this filter is it has a nice grip. So that's something, right? Okay, yeah, I can't get that any tighter. Okay. I'm just always terrified of filters coming loose and stuff. That's tight. That's tight. Let's get out of here. It is dark, cold, and wet under here, folks. Well, it was cold, wet, and dark underneath that thing. I did manage to look at the suspension. The brakes look like there's plenty of meat on the pads. We do have a little bit of play in the lower ball joints up front. It's not terrible. The tires are already getting kind of thin and worn on the sides, so whenever she goes to get tires, we'll look at that front end suspension again before she gets the tires and get that all fixed up so she get her tires to get in alignment. But I'm not worried about it right now. It's not loose enough for me to worry, and the tires are already in bad shape. So let's go oil this thing and get it out of here. Well, it is pouring the rain down outside, so we're probably gonna hang on here for a little bit before she takes off. Alright, let's get some oil in this thing. Oh man, my funnels are way over there and buried. I don't feel like crawling across a three-wheeler, a pit bike, scooters and bicycles, and a chair and stuff to get over to my funnels. So I'm just gonna make one real quick. And as long as I don't slice my finger, this will be a good choice. Ultimate in laziness, right? Funnel. Okay, I'm assuming this is a 6-quart system, so she brought me 6 quarts. We'll put in 5.5, and we'll stick it real quick and see if that's enough. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go full on all 6 quarts right now. I think it's a 6.2 liter. I think is what I read in the book. Surely she's gonna be thirsty. When you're out here wrenching by yourself and talking to a camera, you have to amuse yourself. Some of the stuff that goes on in my head. I'm just gonna stop right there because it gets kind of weird. I've been thinking a lot about this project. I don't know if that video is uploaded yet, so I'm not going to say anything about it, but I've been thinking about ideas for it. And I get some weird ideas in my head, you know. But hey, when you got metal and you got a welder, you can make anything you want, you know what I mean? Alright, let's stick it real quick. See if she's up on the stick. Whew. Yeah, it's way past the full mark, so once we start it up, it should put it right in the butter zone. Yeah. Start her up, see how she runs. Oh, excuse me. She runs smooth, so we don't have any misfires. Right in the middle of the cross hatches. Beautiful. Belts and hoses look all right. A couple of the fasteners on the air filter's missing. So I can assume that's been replaced at some point. But I'm gonna yoink that cover off too, just to make sure that air filter's in good shape. That's convenient. The socket was already sitting out on my bench, or my box, and not socket, but Torx bit. Convenient. Not hateful at all. I'd roll that. Alright. Brake fluid level's good. Coolant level's good. We'll go ahead and get the washer fluid topped off for her. It is December after all. It's going to start freezing here soon. All right. Whew, it is pouring out there. Oil change, spark plug, wires, bing bang boom. A couple hours. You know, had a little break in there while I was looking up the specs and going to the bathroom and everything. So, not a whole lot going on this episode, but appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time. See ya.